afternoon, Dean Davison, live weatherblogs.com meteorologist. Time for your Isaac update, and I'll tell you what, these computer models are fluctuating a little bit, but there's a lot more data going into them now, so you're going to see more accuracy, especially with the GFS model, when you're going to get all this inputted data that you're doing from the hurricane center. You're going to get a lot of airplanes doing a lot of research involved stuff with this, and you're going to have to understand this is going to be you're going to see models maybe become more coming together of what will happen. Euro actually is pulling more towards GFS at this hour, which is it's a good thing. It makes it interesting. Florida, you're going to be in the crosshairs no matter what way you look at it. It's a very big system, so you're going to see winds, high winds, rough surf at least, and high winds and tornadoes. Because it's going to be on the eastern side of the storm, tornadoes are more likely to form on the eastern side of the storm. So, that being said, prepare now. There's no watches or warnings. That may change at 5 o'clock or 11 tonight. So you got to watch out what's going on. I'm pretty positive we're going to see a watch go up at least by tomorrow. Probably a warning. As the storm continues to progress the way it is. Tropical storm watches and warnings and hurricane warnings and watches are up for a lot of places. This looks to become a hurricane before making landfall. A lot of it is because of the high ocean water temperature that it will experience when it gets into the Gulf of Mexico. After that, it will turn and actually start affecting the East Coast with rain and possible isolated tornadoes, severe weather. And maybe not what you all want to hear, but rain-wise, that'll be a good thing for the drought-stricken areas of the East Coast. But being said, this is the latest forecast model, and it shows, Hurricane Center shows it coming up and now into like Pensacola area. Here's the thing, you can still go as far as Miami to even over to New Orleans and that area, Slidell, Louisiana. Still in the cone of uncertainty. Never look at the middle. So any of those areas could have that issue with this. And why will it turn? We'll show you that momentarily. But this is the latest of the Storm Prediction Center. Let me take a look at some models now to show you. Like I said, this hour, here's your system right there. You can see all these models are pretty precise of where the storm will go. I mean, you're looking right where the storm will go within that red cone. That is the path of the storm. I mean, you're going to have the opportunity, and this will gain hurricane strength most likely when it's off of Florida. But models are very consensus now, having a consensus that they're going to be close, if not over Florida, and then hit Florida Panhandle over to possibly as far west as Louisiana, then make the turn to affect some areas here in the East Coast. But we take a look at something else that we're going to look at is satellite. And it's kind of important to look at this because a few things we're going to see. Got a ridge of high pressure right now in this area, low here. You do that, there's your area that's weakness is right here, allowing the storm to come up here. This will progress east. This will start weakening a little bit. So this will, like I said, that's just why this area of Florida is the best shot of a hurricane, tropical storm, landfall coming up. Storm has strengthened. This understands overcast is going around the center of circulation. Good outflow going on here. Okay, winds are now 60 miles an hour. That's important. It's now moving northwest, not just west. So here's your next path, and beyond that, it looks to strengthen. Probably as a hurricane. I wouldn't be surprised if it becomes a hurricane. What happens is you watch this, it's better organized. It's just these outflow bandings, really good. It's really getting better organized now, and I almost guarantee to see this be possibly a hurricane before it will make landfall. This is going to be a pretty potent system. It's going to bring a lot of rain to Florida. Tornadoes will be possible, and that's something we'll look over for the next couple of days. Look specifically more at the GFS American model. You can see here's your high over here. Here's the weakness. Here's your trough. This is what's going to pull us north. So this is exactly what we're looking for. We got a day 6. You're going to see what happens. So there's going to be some problems here in the East Coast, and here we go. Moving up to Tennessee. This is going to cause your rain and your possible tornadoes here in the southeastern United States on day 6. By day 7, let's see where it's at. Right here. So this will be here, and with the cold front coming in, this will very much, depending on how much moisture is incorporated with it, be a situation to watch also on the East Coast of the United States. Stay with liveweatherblogs.com for all your latest weather information and the latest on Isaac and its projected payoff for Florida and possibly the Gulf Coast. For LiveWeatherBlogs.com, meteorologist Dean Davison. Have a great afternoon. I'll talk to you later.